Yo, what is up guys? JTK here and welcome back to a brand new Bleach Brave Souls video. Now in today's video, I'm going to be explaining a game-changing idea to all of you guys watching. Hopefully there's a lot of you watching because I need this to not go viral, but I need to spread the awareness. I need this to get to KLab or to all the big YouTubers and then expand from there so that the message can get across. This is not only a video to you guys, but it is a message. So first thing I want to talk about, guys, before we get into that, the game-changing idea is, don't know if you guessed it or not, but is a sandbox mode for Bleach Brave Souls. Now that may spark a little something in you, that may have you with a light bulb appearing above your head, like, oh, so much can go on with that. Well, first thing I want to get into is level design. By the way, I have had this idea in mind ever since November, around the boring times of Bleach Brave Souls. Just never got down to it. Because my main channel has been crippled for quite some time, and I didn't really, wasn't in the mood and all that stuff. So, by the way, you never want to make a video when you're not in the mood. Anyway, also what made me want to just get this video over with right now was because not only like a couple days ago, and if you guys don't know who Rawaad is, then top link in the description will take you to his channel. Go check him out. He's amazing, just like all of the other Bleach Brave Souls community. Anyway, a couple days ago, he was talking about how it's kind of boring and it's kind of tough, with the game right now, and how there's no real ideas. Well, here you go, buddy. I mean, I'm not sure if I can even seriously call you buddy, but anyway, here you go to not only him, but everyone. This is just one heck of an idea, and hopefully it gets to KLab. I need your guys' help to drop a like, share the video everywhere. Alright, so the first thing I want to get into is level design. Now, level design, for example, I'm playing the White Day event right now, and this is a certain level design that they have picked out for the event, and they created this themselves. So, basically I'm saying is that, what I'm saying is that you can choose, for example, this White Day template as preset level design. Let's say they give you preset templates for levels. Let's say you choose the blossoming forest, where you just like in the 5-star Byakuya raid, or let's say you choose the destroyed version of Kurakara Town when you play the 5-star Aizen raid. You can choose that, and you can, add in whatever types of items, crates, trash cans, whatever, to just break. And then, you get like a soul bomb out of it, like the... Oh, okay, I'm done already, but... and then you get like a, I don't know, a special like purple, bomb, or you get health out of it. And you can choose within a certain meter, as in like, 50 health to 150 health. And you just get it randomized between there. They can give you preset options like that, and you can get like XP crystals out of it if you want, or you can get let's see, you can get all kinds of other stuff, just jewels and all that. What is this? Oh, okay, yeah, sure. I mean, I'm already broke, so wait, no, I didn't mean to purchase. Yes, okay. Anyway, next thing, I mean, you guys just about have the picture, right? And by the way, you can make it to whatever time period you want. You can make it daytime, nighttime, in the evening, all that type of stuff. Let's say that they have preset times and all that for you, so that you guys don't have to go all, game coding on, everyone. Anyway, you can, choose that. Now, the next thing I want to get into is gameplay. Let's say that you can't necessarily, choose whatever character you want to take into the battle, because that'd be too OP, even though it, we'll get into that, but it's not necessarily OP, but at the same time it is OP if you were to choose any character you want at any level in the game. Only the characters that you personally own on your account you can you can take into battle, or you can take into the sandbox mode, and you can have like save slots in, like, let's say a gallery in the sandbox mode, and you can have your like level designs in there or whatever, and then you could just play them over time. Or you can modify them, you can change them, all that stuff. Anyway, you can only take the characters that you have into the game, the level, the course. And by the way, about the level design, you can choose as many areas as you want. Like, let's say after I kill these guys, I should be able to go into another area like that. Let's say you can choose as many of those as you want, and then you can have a boss stage, or you can make your own boss rush at any level boss. Anyway, so basically you can choose whatever character that you own personally, but you can choose whatever boss you want to fight. Like, you can fight this Byakuya if you wanted to. And he could, do all this stuff, make him level 100 or something as a 5-star version or a 6-star version, just go crazy with it. And then it comes to, enemies and whatnot. You can spawn in, let's say you can spawn in as many hollows as you want. Let's say you want to fight armies of hollows with Dungai if you have them, or Kenpachi even. Have them fight dozens of Soul Reapers just in one area of the level, and then you move on to another area of the level. I guess I can say stage. There's certain stages in the level. You could do that. Set them to whatever level you want. Or we can think a little more realistically to where Kayla would actually accept this and not have you crash the game. They can basically make it to where you only have a limit to how many in total you can spawn in the level. So let's say at the most you could spawn in like 200, or let's say like 100 Soul Reapers. I mean, that's kind of unrealistic. How about 200 Soul Reapers, or of any enemy at the most? And you spawn in, like 50 for every area. By the way, not including bosses. You could spawn up to 200. And at the maximum of bosses, let's say just 3 or something like that. I don't know. Or 1. I don't know. So you could have like 50 Soul Reapers per, I'm trying to think here, per stage. Yeah. Or you just want to spawn in all of them at once, which might just crash the game. But anyway, yeah, you can, let's say after I kill that guy, there's more of them that just spawned. You can set up whenever you want to spawn them. It's basically like how they would create these events. The way they created this event, you're basically going to do the exact same thing, except everything's going to be preset for you, just as it may just be for them. Because, I mean, when you're making a game and you're, having level design, you don't want to start fresh each and every time when really it's not needed. So they obviously have preset things like that too, saved in like files and whatnot. But you can basically do the same thing, except it's going to be way simpler. It's going to be way easier. I may be jumping back and forth between level design and gameplay, but at the same time, it's the same thing. But yeah, you can basically add in however many guys you want, blah blah blah. Now let's get into the social part of it. You guys just about have the gist of it with level design and gameplay. So let's get into social, some file share basically. So actually recently I've been talking about this, as I've mentioned, I believe, in the beginning, and if I didn't, then I apologize, but I'm kind of rambling. Okay, don't really, just try to stick with me. I'll try to slow down a bit because I'm kind of going crazy. Anyway, you basically, this idea was brought to me by my brother, so I do give him partial credit for this part, this chunk of the idea of the sandbox mode, because I originally came up with this in November and decided to just now get to it. But he came up with, after I explained this to him, he was like, "Oh, what's your idea?" And I explained it, and he was like, you know, how about this? You know how in Geometry Dash, guys, if you guys know, anything about that, you know that there are courses that you can create yourself. People create their courses, and some of them get featured. Now, that also ties into another topic in this, besides the level design and the gameplay. There will also be, I guess, yeah, the social part of it, okay. And then there is your account, your personal account. Now, how I mentioned you can have whatever character you personally own in your account, okay? Playing these sandbox modes will not affect your account whatsoever. Let's say that I make a points event or something like that. I just get coins out of, killing these guys. Those coins won't actually, appear in my coins thing. This is just a sandbox mode. A sandbox mode isn't meant to, affect your account personally. It's not supposed to, you're not really gaining anything besides, complete entertainment and, creativity, honestly. It's not about, getting higher stats and all that. It's about just going at it and having fun. Which is why if they did make this, I want it, well, I would, like it, and I'm sure many other people can see why, to, make it reasonable and make it to where nobody, makes progress out of this. It's just for fun. So, anyway, enough of that. Let's say that there is a social section. By the way, I'm pretty sure I've already said this, but if not, then, oh well. Let's say, like, you have your story mode and the menu of the game. You have Brave Battles, and then you have Co-op Quest. Right next to those could be Sandbox mode. And once you click on that, there could be different tabs in there. Like, oh, there's the social tab, and then there's just the single player tab, or whatever, where you have your own gallery and all, or the gallery, blah, blah, blah. But in the social tab, you can look up people's courses. You can create your own levels, and you can upload them to the oh, he's got the blue aura. Anyway, you can upload them to basically the file share, or what would be the social media of Brave Souls. But anyway, yeah, there's that. You can upload your own courses, and if they are good enough, if they meet KLab standards to where it would be like a legitimate course that makes sense, then you could be featured. And that's what it's like in Geometry Dash, where you can actually have featured levels where you can get stuff off of and blah, blah, blah. Where, that's what his idea was, my brother. And so I was like, that's actually not bad. That's actually, like, pretty cool idea, to where if somebody made a good enough course to where it met the standards, like, good enough, then basically you would be a featured level, and people would be playing your level. It would tell you how many people have played it or viewed it or whatever, and the like ratio, all that stuff. The whole social aspect is super important when it comes to creativity, honestly, which is why I really love Project Spark. If you guys don't know what that is, then it's a Xbox One game. I think it's exclusive to Xbox One. And full-on creativity in that game, honestly. Like, there's so much to it. Terrain, all that stuff. Entities, weapons, blah, blah, blah. You can go on forever. Unfortunately, shut down. And has been for a while. And it really did hit me. But, yeah. Think of it as a dream world in Brave Souls. You completely, I guess, alternate reality in Brave Souls. It doesn't affect you whatsoever, but you can do whatever the heck you want. But when it comes to featured courses or whatever, then you could actually gain off of it, which I think is really important, or pretty important, and pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to go on forever, guys, so hopefully you did get the gist of it. Hopefully you got a fat light bulb above your head that's like, the things I could do if they had that type of game mode, you know? Because a lot of people, including Bleach, Cowboy and Rawaad recently, within the past week maybe, they've, just been like, oh, what kind of future ideas are they gonna have after the Fullbring arc? Things are gonna kind of, dim down. It's gonna be kind of boring, and I'm just like, this could just about help everyone, This could solve everyone's, problem. This could, answer everyone's question. Well, it could potentially answer everyone's question. Which is why I just felt that this video needed to be put out. And I tried and tried to look for videos that were even related to something like this, and I couldn't find anything. So I was like, this needs to be, out there. Which is where I'm going to stop the video, guys. Basically, this needs to get out there, right? This idea needs to blow through the roof. Hopefully I get a lot of people to see this video, not because of the fame. Honestly, I was never about the views, let's be honest. I only wanted to really just join the community. I could sit here with 100 subs only. I wouldn't care. As long as people see that these videos are up and see that, that they get awareness, that we could spread these, rumors or whatever, these ideas, and, we could just make the community even better than it already is, or, something like that, This could bring a whole nother chunk to the game, which is why I said it's a game-changing idea. This is such a good idea, in my opinion. And you guys could, take this video and tamper with whatever I've said in any way, and kind of like, change certain things that I've said, or, into your perspective, to where, basically it makes sense to you. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna end the video here. Make sure, guys, that you drop a like if you really do think that this is a good idea, and please do if you have to, throw the like button to the side and go share this video. Forget about the likes. If it really comes down to that, forget about the likes. Go share this video with everyone possible, including the bigger YouTubers. Send them the link to this video. Of course, most of the time you can't send links through the comments, but, tell them to come check out the video. I'll be trying to get as many of their attention, to, look at this as possible. And maybe they could watch this video and see it in their own way. Not necessarily take everything I've said, but, think of it in their own perspective, like I said. So please do go share the video, like the video if you guys really think that this is a good idea. Okay, the awareness is what's gonna catch people's eye. For Call of Duty example, just to get this point across real quick. For Call of Duty, for example, nobody liked, absolutely, just everyone began hating the whole jumper, the jetpacks and all this other stuff that, Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare has, where they're just jumping all around, getting all high-tech. No, that's not what COD was originally for, and that's not, why everyone played it, at least most of the time. So, when they heard that, when they saw that the trailer became the top 5, or I think top 3 most disliked video on YouTube, which has, I believe, 2 million plus dislikes, at the very least 2 million. You can say that, that's one thing, but after a while they begin to hear the voices, and they're like, okay, we gotta stop. We gotta bring COD back to boots on the ground, which is what they're doing, guys. The next COD game that you guys will see, I know this is kind of random, but the next COD game that you will be seeing from the people who make Call of Duty, okay, I mean, I don't know what it is nowadays, but, it will be boots on the ground. They said it themselves, and to go against that, highly unlikely. So, if we can get our voices, if we can get this video, and maybe you guys can even make your own video off of this, honestly, it wouldn't be so much as plagiarism, but it would be more of it would be backup, honestly. It would be more support. If I could get you guys to share this video, comment on the video, comment to other people's channels like Rawaad, Bleach, Cowboy, Tonberry, Soul Madness even, I don't know. I mean, a lot of these guys I kind of, don't necessarily watch too much. I heard something about TXB Gaming not doing something or whatever, but talk to him, talk to Bleach Cowboy, talk to Rawaad, talk to 2 Game Productions, talk to Tonberry, talk to all these other crazy people, or just big people in the community that could carry your voices, put them into one, and then shout it all out. Just get it out there. Share the video, like the video, and let me know down in the comments if you really do think that this is a good idea. And if you guys do make a video of the same topic, I mean, I'm not, well, no, this just came into my head as I was going to say something else, but I'll push that to the side for a minute. Send me the link, or something. I will actually make it to where I'm pretty sure, or just comment down below. I'll look at your channels and I'll see what the video is, but maybe you guys have even a more extended idea, an extension of my idea, and you guys can expand off of what I've, talked about today. So basically, yeah. Let me know down in the comments if you guys are, willing to, make more videos about this, or, to add on to, what I've already talked about. I will go watch each and every one, honestly, if I can. And yeah, that's just about it for today. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and don't forget to share this video as well. Please do get this out there. If you guys really want this to be a thing, honestly, it's about the fans. And if we don't say anything, then they're not going to do anything. So if you guys really want this to be a thing, we got to let them know. Which means you got to share the video. You got to, well, I mean, if you want, but you can, share the video. Talk about it. Just talk about it. Make more videos upon this video. All that stuff. I would really appreciate it, because something like this is honestly needed in a game like this. So, yeah, once again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time. JTK out.